So, this is it. Thanks for saving my life. Being a home for me. For us.
This is the Allied Corp Rescue Squadron at your service, sir.
Hello. You made it.
We made it. Hear that, guys? Praising us for getting here on time. You made it, Dulski. And we couldn't believe the brief when we read it. How are you feeling, big guy?
rocks look like they collapsed recently.
There's definitely something on the other side, but I can't drill through here.
Okay, this looks promising. Is that a shelter? There you are. You okay? Huh? Seriously? That what you want to talk about? I thought I'd never see you again.
You got some guts to follow us all the way down here. Don't you get it? The party's over.
You're going to die if you stay out here any longer.
Anything's better than serving as lab-grown meat for Maxwell's experiments.
You're right. It was a mistake to trust him. I learned some disturbing things about his project. To be honest, the man is starting to scare me too.
Oh yeah? Tell that to Tabula Rasa.
Your mistakes actually have consequences for others.
Admitting to them won't take that back.
So, you really want to stay out here? How do you intend to survive the sun? In the tour vehicle?
Are you kidding me? That thing is good protection against radiation, but it won't withstand the sunrise. Only a proper shelter will. And this place provides the perfect terrain for one.
So that's what you're building?
Yeah. And it's no picnic, so why don't you get back to your base and just let me get on with it?
Is there anything I can do?
Yeah. Let it go.
Do you have enough food?
That's none of your business.
You don't have enough food.
There's not enough of anything, okay? Are you happy? But I don't want your fucking help. Just go, okay? You're making things worse.
This could be the weird rock mentioned by the miner. I should take it back to him. Nice. I don't know that movie.
Want me to go there, Chief? I'm done here. Should I do this now? Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
Seriously, what was he thinking leaving the...
I found the Tur vehicle.
Oh, so you went looking for it?
Yeah. I wanted to confront my rebellious alters.
Obviously, and did you succeed?
I don't know. I talked to the technician, and I think they might need our help with supplies. What's your take on this? Should we help them?
My take? Of course. Never do what you think you should do. Think about what you need to do, what your guts tell you to do. That's what matters more than any sense of obligation, trust me. I hate not knowing what someone is plotting behind my back.
I found our rebellious party. They're alive. Looks like they have no bad intentions, just want to be left alone.
What for? To die in that exploration vehicle?
They're building a shelter.
Oh, please. Spare me the details. They should be putting those skills to use here, helping us, not making a sophisticated grave for themselves. Quitters.
I found the Tur vehicle.
You found the others? They alive?
Yeah.
I talked to the technician, but he wasn't very happy to see me. I get the impression they're struggling out there. I was wondering if maybe we should share some of our supplies with them.
Out of pity? You think they'd want that?
You tell me.
Well, I think if I was out there, I'd probably want to live, yeah. But what about us in here? What if we don't make it? Maybe we should focus on that. I'm done. I can do this now. Seriously, what was he? My workplace just broke down. Should I go work somewhere else?
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Am I needed there?
I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now?
I hear plotting behind me.
replaced, time to summon the rescue team. But they can't find out about my altars. What the hell should I do? I wish the technician were here. He'd probably have something to say. Maybe he'd say, fuck the ship. Let's all stay on this planet together. We're not doing so bad, are we? Why do we even want to go back to that old life form? Or is that what I'd want him to say? It's a simple task. Think. You're supposed to be the one who can do it. Believe in yourself, and you can do literally anything. Damn. I'm sounding like the refiner. I need to get my shit together. But, cheesy as it might sound, it's not bad advice. I should stop doubting myself. There are things I'm good at. I mean, I found rubidium. Huh. That might actually be it. That's what the rescue team will care about most. If there's anything they're not taking off without, it's their precious cargo. Yeah. That's it. I'll have to find a way to use rubidium to smuggle the altars back to Earth. The details are gonna need refining, but I'm sure the scientists can help me with that. For now, brainstorm over. Let's light up this beacon. What the hell is that? Ah, shit. Pretty sure this was not supposed to happen. Please. Can't anything be normal on this goddamn planet? Still in need of supplies? What? Well, I thought sharing is caring, you know? Oh, man, you just don't give up, do you? Well, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Yeah. I gotta say, I might be able to swallow my pride just this once. It's gotten really tight. You're not a minute too early. Yeah, well, good luck with your safe house, I guess. Yeah, thanks. Listen, man, we're not going back. Nothing can change that decision. We're staying here. just need to finish building the shelter. Only a few more things, and maybe we'll even be able to call it home. So it's decided. You're staying. Like I said, no going back. Yeah. But if you're serious about this caring shit, I admit there's one more thing you could do to help. Shoot. See those pylons over there? Took quite an effort to put them up. I got a list of resources that could really speed up preparations. If you happen to have any of these to spare, maybe you could just connect your infrastructure to these pylons and, well, send the goods over. You make things a lot easier. That big yellow son of a bitch is really making us sweat. Just saying.
So, I have some bad news and some even worse news.
Does that mean you finally talked to someone on Earth about us?
Well, sort of, yes. It looks like they want me to keep you a secret from the rescue team. Smuggle you on board.
Oh. And for what reason, if I may ask?
Maxwell thinks they might kill you. You're just too much of a liability to the corporation. I'm sorry. But, I'm not sure we need to worry about that just yet, because that was the less bad news. The worst news is the rescue ship might end up not picking us up at all.
What?
I set up the beacon. But just as the light was going up in the air, suddenly something jammed it. As if there was, I don't know, an invisible barrier up in the sky.
Are you sure you activated the beacon correctly?
Yes, I'm sure. Trust me.
And the light got blocked by an invisible barrier. That's very strange.
Well, we need to do something about it. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been in vain, and we'll end up fried down here. It's not just about the beacon. If light can't get out, then a ship won't get in either.
Yes. Right. Let's stay cool. Give me a moment to study this thing.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I suppose in that case, the conversation about smuggling us on board should be postponed. I suggest we don't mention it to anyone just yet, so as not to cause unwanted agitation.
Right. One problem at a time, huh?
Yes. Let me research whatever this barrier is. First, you could use the time to look around the area, secure resources. We'll probably need them if we're to overcome yet another obstacle.
missing that. Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
Lucas. Good to hear you.
Jan, you're going home. Isn't that exciting? How are the preparations going?
How should I put it? Your enthusiasm may be a little premature.
Oh? What's the problem this time?
It's pretty serious. I might not make it back. There's a barrier in the sky. I'm gonna have to destroy it if I want the rescue ship to land.
Damn. You're so close.
Yeah, but see, I've been thinking. Do I want it to land?
What? What's that supposed to mean? Of course you do.
Here's the thing. While my alters are worried they might not get back to Earth, I'm worried about what's gonna happen to them after they get back. Because I've learned some troubling things about Maxwell, Lucas. Are you aware that he wants to hijack the Rapidium for himself?
Maxwell has other allies now, a much more open-minded organization than Ally Corp. It's run by people who actually care about progress.
Or maybe people who don't care about the law.
What? What do you mean?
Lena. She recorded a message for me and she said she dug out some dirt about his patients losing their minds, being unethically exploited.
Exploited?
If you could look me in the eye right now, would you swear that not a single person was mistreated in those experiments? Would you swear on your life, Lucas?
Well, there were some rumors at one point that a patient, that he was, well, a little unstable and he might have, but at his family's request, we buried his data. That's what Maxwell said.
So, it's true. Patient 313 really did exist.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we were working with mentally disturbed people. Accidents happen, but Maxwell was just trying to help them.
Lucas, this is about my alters' lives.
It's a little late for doubts now, Jan. You have no choice but to trust Maxwell. If the corporation finds out about your alters, they'll get rid of them. There's no other option.
What if there was another option? You're a QC navigator, Lucas. Maxwell wants you to take control of the ship once it takes off. What if, assuming for a moment that I managed to get that rescue ship to land safely, what if I just asked you to dispatch us somewhere else? Somewhere they wouldn't find us.
What are you talking about, Jan? Hijacking a ship full of Rapidium? Are you crazy?
It's what you do anyway, isn't it? The question is, will you do it for Maxwell, or will you think for yourself?
I don't know, Jan. It's all very confusing. My first reaction is to say no. But I'm thinking of how much you've achieved by collecting all that Rapidium and all those conversations we had. You've grown to be some kind of, well, inspiration to me.
A friend.
Yeah, I don't use that word often, but yeah. I need to think this over, okay? I'm not sure about what part I want to play in all this. I guess I'm not used to playing a significant part in anything.
You should think more highly of yourself. You deserve more than to be taken for granted like that.
I'll think it over. I'll 7 out for now.
In 1977, the Voyager 1 space probe was sent to deep space. On board was a golden record containing sounds and images showcasing the diversity of life and culture on Earth, intended for any intelligent extraterrestrial life form who may find it. Today, we received their reply.
Can't we, watch something else?
It materialized on the tarmac this morning. All tests have proven it's legitimate.
So this is it? First true alien contact. And judging by the pictographic inscriptions, it appears to be a direct response to the Voyager Golden Record. After some decryption, we found a video message of sorts.
Well, man must rise above the Earth, to the top of the atmosphere and beyond. For only thus will he fully understand the universe in which he lives. Socrates. All right, let's see what's out there.
Aliens of Earth, we have received your documents and studied your people. Heed our next words carefully. We have one and only one request of your species.
We are friends! Greetings! Hey, I'm Zinix. This is Phil. Beep, beep. We loved your golden circle thingy. It was so cool learning all about you. So we figured we would make one now like this to send to you to tell you all about us. I think you'll see we have a lot in common. I feel like we could really honestly be friends.
Yeah, sorry if we scared you back there, by the way. That was just a little bit of what we call humor. Do you guys have that? I hope you do.
We're from one of the funny planets.
Do you guys have farts?
Seriously?
You should have seen our faces when we found this
Yeah, we were just like, fine.
Oh, no, you tell it.
Please, you tell it.
No, I'll tell it. All right, so we're looking for space debris, and that's actually what we do. So we're just on the edge of the universe, combing for space junk.
It gets pretty lonely out here, so great to hear from you.
Yeah, but then we both see your craft, and at the same time, we're all, what is that? All of human history and existence on a disc, just for us.
How cool is that?
I'm not sure if they're official representatives of a planet or...
Well, maybe they'll give the record to somebody else.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us.
We just sent one record?
Just the one.
Well, that is incredibly unfortunate.
We'll remember it all, though. Such great stuff! The math was a little bit above our heads.
No idea.
But the pictures and the sounds and the music, Chuck Berry, so cool. Elephants, so cool.
We love the picture of this one guy with the hat. He seems really fun.
By the way, thanks for the nudes, you little pervs.
Nudes?
I think they're referring to the anatomy diagrams.
Good one.
Okay.
Keep it casual. Casual, yeah. So now I guess we'll just sum up our species, give some good talking points for when we all get to hang out.
We are the #1 coolers!
Yeah.
New best friends! Yeah, I think that's setting the expectations too high.
What? Go ahead, action. All right, so this is our ship. It's a rental, and we have ships that move, and we move with legs, like you guys. Our ships also have legs, and we have thoughts, and can make words, and have organized religion, and have faucets, and I don't know, man. It's tough to sum everything up so quickly. But they're good.
We've also got hats! We think Hat Guy would love this one, right?
I need a bio break.
That's good. I think that covers a lot of it.
That covers a lot of it.
Our mission statement was to find intelligent life and we have obviously slightly missed the mark. Is it possible to fast forward a little bit to maybe...
Right.
Protein, plants, we do eat dreams.
That's when I gained my virginity.
I hate you, Dr. Memories! You ruined my whole farm! You gotta see it. Do you have any baby wipes?
Yeah, I'll throw it in.
Okay. Tell them how teleportation works.
Oh, yeah, teleportation. Okay.
Oh.
What you do, basically, you pay for the service, and then you put the object in the machine, you make a wish, and then the machine, it's basically, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Anyways, that's how we're gonna send you the box. And we'll put the teleportation documents in the box if you want to learn more.
We have the file. It's just a billing statement. And a question, who likes farts? I do.
Just want to let you know that, like, we're the coolest, and we're really cool.
I want to send to other species out there, like, here's me on my best day, but if I'm being honest, like, that's not all best days, you know?
We're good without you, and we wouldn't even need you. But if you feel like you want to come and hang out, you totally can, because it's the best.
Yeah, I want to meet you. But maybe I'm not this perfect person.
Do you want to do Grubhub?
Maybe you're not too.
And then we are fun, the funnest.
I want to see right here, like, when the camera's not on. Take a chance on us.
Well, we have verified aliens exist, so that's good. Maybe that's a good place to stop for now.
Yes, no, very productive.
Sure.
2, 1. So there you have it, all the important stuff. We might have left out a few little facts,
But we can chat about that when
we can
we're
totally
hanging out.
chat. All right, we're gonna send you the box soon.
We'll be able to see when you finish watching the video, and once you have, we'll just open up a portal connection, and you guys can come right over.
Oh, come on over to a cool, like, chill snacks and chill thing. It's gonna be super chill.
Bring Hat Guy. And Mozart. And bring a squirrel.
Do we owe it to humanity to make further contact?
I feel like going up there would just be, you know, a lot.
Maybe we should ghost them? Is that something we might want to think about doing? I mean, we do have a ghost protocol.
No, we do have to respond somehow. I mean, who knows what we'd be provoking if we didn't.
Right, but also, we might be encouraging more...
Wait! I think I know how to respond.
Do you think we came across too eager?
I feel like maybe we didn't dance enough.
Oh, we should do a dance.
It's good.
Greetings, humans!
Any progress with finding the... I'm really curious how my life will be once we're back. What's your world like? Who resides? I've got your carving materials and chisel set. So, what's the story? What are you gonna be making exactly? Okay, man, this is gonna sound really corny, but oh, what the hell? I wanna remake myself. Whoa, with a chisel? Of course not. What's wrong with you? Never heard of a fucking metaphor? Talking to the shrink helped me deal with my insecurities. It gave me a feeling that maybe I was actually worth something. But I kept asking myself, what now? Who is this new me supposed to be? Trust me, you are exactly who you're supposed to be. Thanks, but no. That quantum computer created me to do a job. But now the job's coming to an end, and I have to find something new for myself. So you decided to take up wood carving? Sort of, yeah. Go back to that pure joy of childhood when everything was possible. That feeling when I held a piece of wood in my hand and a chisel in the other, and I knew it was up to me what it would look like. And damn well only up to me. Wow, sounds like you're a new man already. Trust me, I'm only getting started. See, here's a suggestion. Let's get us out of this mess first. Then you can pour all the saccharin you want over me. Fair point. Let's go. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Is that the ball from the Titan Tigers game? That's right. I knew you'd be excited. Yeah, so many good memories linked to this one. Yeah. They scored the last goal of the season with that ball, after everyone wrote them off. Maybe it's a sign that we can make it as well. Thanks.
I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now? There's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
I've connected our pylons. You have access to my infrastructure now. Oh. Does that mean you're giving us some of your resources? Mikasa es su casa, buddy. Help yourself to whatever you need. Huh. That's really generous of you. Thanks. I have to say, I didn't think you'd be up for it. After everything I said. Yeah. I admit I was hurt by what you said. Maybe because your opinion matters to me. That's why I wanted to prove you wrong so much. So, we're good? No. Not quite. Seriously? Yeah, there's something I owe you. Oh? What is it? Well, I thought, since you were so curious about Mom, what we talked about in her last days, after our conversation, I can't stop thinking about one thing. Your last words. Do you wanna know what she said? It's a very generous gift, but I can't accept it. I wasn't there with her when she was dying. You were. Those words were meant for you. And you alone. Wait a minute. What the hell happened to Baby Yon, who always wants to have everything? Did you finally alter yourself into some mature version of you? In a way, you could say that. I just realized that things are as they should be. That's all. Well, in that case, nothing more to say. This is it. Goodbye, Yon. Are you sure you want to stay here? What's there to go back to? Maxwell's lab? Besides, with those resources from you, that safe house is starting to look pretty neat. No. We're staying. It's goodbye. Goodbye, then. Have a safe one, and don't spend all your rupidium in duty-free. Brother. Thanks. Brother.
Did you manage to find out more about the barrier?
I'm afraid I don't have good news. For a moment, I was hoping we could redirect the ship to another area, but it seems that won't be possible. What we've called the barrier is, in fact, a strong force-filled layer of interlapping distortions. A sort of prism entanglement.
So it's yet another anomaly. Okay, we have ways to deal with them, right? Do you know where it stems from? You see, that's the problem. It seems to be everywhere, covering the entire surface like a dome or a layer of the atmosphere. Wait, what? No, but are you trying to tell me it was here when I landed? It must have been here the whole time, looming above us, invisible to the human eye. Fascinating. So was it the cause of your ship's malfunction? It could have been, yes. Damn, that's incredible. It almost sounds like the planet wanted all this to happen. Me landing here, all on my own. Oh, it makes my head spin. Planets are inanimate objects, Jan. They don't want things. You may have been saved by the QC prediction system, but thinking of all this as some kind of intricate plan would be arrogant even for my standards. I believe the nature of this gigantic prism distortion needs to be studied more. But how? We can't fly. Right. But we've made fragmentary observations on the surface, and I think we can still learn more. I've located 3 areas with particularly strong interference characteristics that match the electromagnetic fluctuations typical for this kind of distortion. They should be marked on your map. I want you to take a closer look at them and bring me more data.
So, definitely something unusual here. Like a giant horizontal branch reaching somewhere. Good. Let me analyze the data properly. Trunk-like structure growing upward. Upward, you say? Yes. I think I know how we could use that information. getting some quite extraordinary readings from there. I think I'm starting to see something here. I know what you mean. They seem connected. Come back to the base and we'll talk more. Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
So, what do you make of the data we collected?
Interesting. Very interesting. The three fragments of the integral apparently form a single structure.
Right. Yeah, it almost looked like it could be part of a gigantic tree of some sort.
A huge vertical framework on a proximity plane. It could be our way up.
A way up? How do you mean? For what?
Reaching the barrier and destroying it.
But I don't understand. It's not even there, physically.
And that is exactly the issue we will have to solve. What would you say if I told you we should look for a way to materialize that structure?
A way to materialize the integral? Knowing you, I'm pretty sure you already have one.
Of course I don't. It's not that simple, Jan. But I do have an initial plan. Based on all the data we've collected so far, I think I came up with a way to disintegrate this barrier. Fragmentize the prism entanglement. But it can't be done from down here. You're going to have to reach for the sky, and that structure seems to be the best way to get there.
But is that even possible? To make it physically accessible?
What if I told you Professor Frankov believed it was possible?
Really? Tell me more.
You see, Frankov devised a theoretical experiment in which he proved that if an electromagnetic field was powerful enough, it could pull a proximity plane closer to us. The force field would have to be extremely strong and the object no larger than a grain of sand. But according to his calculations, it could physically materialize.
Well, we're gonna need more than a grain of sand.
Don't forget, we have something that Frankov didn't. Rapidium.
Oh. That's... bold.
Bold. Dangerous. And necessary.
So you really think you can do it?
I know it sounds impossible, but if we pull this off, there's so much more to gain than just our survival.
A scientific breakthrough.
And we can play a leading role in it.
What do you want me to do?
The fragmenting device I told you about, I've drawn up a raw design for you to start building it. And I'll set to work on reconstructing Frankov's theory and finding a way to materialize that structure for us. It is possible. I
vaguely know it.
I'm down here. Want me to take care of this now?
Hi, Lucas.
Jan, good to hear you. What's up?
Calling because I've collected some more Rubidium. Thought you'd like to know.
Oh, man, that's so great.
Yeah. You can be pretty convincing, you know?
Really? I don't hear that often. My work can be kind of lonely.
Tell me about it. It's good to talk with someone other than myself.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking. Remember how last time I was telling you about how Maxwell got me into all this?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. You said he was going through a tough time himself. What's the story behind that?
Well, I don't know it firsthand, but I heard that years back he was a completely different person. Happily married, house in the suburbs, with a steady academic job that had nothing to do with big tech or politics.
So, human after all.
Then it all just crumbled. One night his life suddenly got upturned, and then it was just a spiral of events. Things started toppling down like dominoes. His work, reputation. Eventually his wife left him.
What happened?
His friend died in a car crash. Horrible accident, drunk driving.
Really? Well, that's sad, but how did losing a friend have such consequences?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I want to... if I should go into the details. They're very personal to him. But also... maybe another time when we can talk longer. Bottom line for me is... if it weren't for that horrible accident and Maxwell's loss, I would probably have had a much more miserable life. It's so strange to think how relative life can be. Sometimes it just blows my mind, you know?
Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, no use getting all philosophical, huh? Anyway, well done with the arcs. I really appreciate it.
Thanks. Hey, who knows? Maybe I can secure even more Rubidium.
All right, I like the spirit. But let's see what you can do. Every amount makes a difference.
I'll do my best.
Thanks, man. And good luck. I'll 7 out.
Maybe now the technician will see reason and come back. Focus, champ. Yes! Kidding me? No, come on. Beautiful. Must have slipped. I got this. Damn it. No. Must be losing the map. feels good to help out, doesn't it? What the hell is this thing?
A custom-built rubidium-infused electromagnetic field generator. Normally, electromagnetic waves operate on a limited frequency spectrum. But with the extreme nature of rubidium particles, the possibilities become infinite. The frequency spectrum can be stretched so that our waves will be able to penetrate all potential landscapes and disturb their magnetic fields. In effect, pulling the proximity plane towards us, just like a magnet.
Really? It's that simple?
I prefer the word elegant, provided it works as expected. It would be much more reasonable to test this theory in a safer environment before putting it to such extreme use.
Well, we don't seem to have the luxury of testing anything in a safe environment. So I guess we'll just have to close our eyes and push the button.
Maybe your ignorance is a blessing in this case, because we don't have a choice. We are treading on thin ice here. Once activated, the module will start emitting an extremely powerful electromagnetic field affecting not only the outside world, but also inside the base. The effects are hard to predict, but it can be everything from instruments malfunctioning to the entire base being annihilated within minutes.
Sounds encouraging. Once we turn this thing on and the internal structure materializes, you will need to act quickly. Climb it as fast as you can. Penetrate the prism entanglement, place the fragmenting device there, and press start. While you're up there, the rest of us will be fighting to keep the base in one piece. And if there's anything I can tell you for sure, it's that we will not be able to hold the fort for long. So, I only get one shot. Exactly. That's why it's vital that we have all hands on deck. I think we have everyone we need. And we'll have to be flawlessly prepared. Battery packs, robust radiation protection, abundant repair kits on stock. There will be no time to resupply, no way for you to come back to the base mid-mission. And no time for the rest of us to take care of anything other than protecting the base from falling apart. And here I was, thinking you'd give me a pep talk. Well, you're getting cold facts instead. Here's one crucial point. It will be wisest to start in the morning. You don't know how long it will take you to get up there, and the last thing you'd want to encounter is night radiation on top of that structure. What if you can't hold it up for as long as I need, and the whole thing dematerializes while I'm up there? Like I said, you'll need to be fast, and we'll need to be strong. Right. When you're ready to start, go to the foot of the structure and call me on the radio. On your signal, I'll activate this beast, and we'll see what kind of hell we've unleashed.
guess we're running out of food. I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Hey, are we watching this or what?
Yes, we are. Yes, I just want to make a few more quick tweaks to the device. I think I'm close.
I'm sure.
I am.
Okay, I'm not starting a 2-hour movie at midnight.
All right, well then just give me a minute to power it down.
1 minute, and then I'm coming up there and dragging you out.
Okay.
Phil, there's no time to explain.
Oh, you said I have 1 minute.
Phil, I need you to listen to me carefully.
What is this?
6 years ago, aliens arrived on Earth. They consumed all of our natural resources and enslaved humanity.
What was that? What did I just see? What was that? Is that real?
It doesn't have to be. I've traced the sequence of events to this exact moment in time, to your device. We use the alien tech to come back to make sure you activate it tonight, but you need to listen to me. You need to do exactly what I say when I say it, so we get this done before my past self comes up those stairs in 60 seconds.
The fate of humanity depends on you.
You made it.
Glad to be here.
Got it. And who are you?
This is my partner, Gunnar.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Okay, so, Phil, your leftmost node on your module, you need to articulate it slightly. Do you see what I'm
Sorry,
talking?
you two are work friends, or?
Basically,
Yes.
well, not exactly,
Well,
but
yeah.
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 So, sorry, just to, when you say partner, you mean partner or partner?
Honestly, Phil, it's dangerous for me to tell you too much about the future.
Jenna, what the hell?
Okay, yes. Me and Gunnar will be seeing each other. Yes.
Oh my god.
Phil, please, I really need you to focus. Okay, so we don't have that much time.
Oh my god. I'm dead.
This is
I
so
die.
stirring.
And then you have to move on. You're being really brave right now. All right, well, take good care of her, man. She's a very special lady. She means everything to me. So, how do I die? Is it because of my device, or is it because the aliens get me? Or it's heroic, right?
You don't die. You're not dead. You're like a teacher or something. I don't know. We haven't really talked in a while.
Jesus. Okay.
Hey, you coming along? Okay, quick, hurry. Okay, that node, you're gonna move
1 sec. Love you. So we break up?
Please, Phil, hurry. The fate of humanity.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna save the world. I'm processing a lot right now, and I would like us to discuss this.
Okay, well, we have.
You have. I will have, but I have not. Is it a mutual thing, or?
It got to a mutual place.
Why do you? Why?
Well, I don't know. We weren't communicating that well anymore, and sometimes you can be a little petty.
Not petty.
And, honestly, things got a little crazy when the hive ship destroyed San Francisco.
I'm not petty.
Okay.
You know, sometimes people grow apart at a certain point, and I think they just kind of need to separate to kind of find that freedom by themselves, you know?
Thank you, Gunnar. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah,
thanks.
but,
You know what? I feel like I would feel much more comfortable working if Gunnar weren't here.
It doesn't have to be weird between the two of you.
I told you I shouldn't have come.
No, babe, it's not you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I need you here.
Well, I need you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phil, listen. This is the pettiness I'm talking about. You have a chance to save humanity and most of Europe, but instead...
Oh, cool. So now you care about my work. Got it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It's just interesting that now that it's going to save the world, you care about my work. But a couple days ago in my timeline, you didn't seem like you fully supported it. You were talking a lot about, like, is this worth the effort? Do people really need a distress beacon / electronic toothbrush? Which I think they do, inarguably, in case they get lost in the woods and they need a way to get home and all they have with them is a toothbrush.
I mean, I'd use it.
Right? You were just being very negative about, like, am I even ever going to finish it? Which I will, so...
Well, I mean, I was right.
I'm going to finish it.
I'm from the future, and you don't.
I'm going to finish it right now.
Because I'm back here making you!
Well,
maybe we just take a breather for a second.
Okay, Gunnar, can you please stay out of it for a second? You realize if we change the future, you two might never even meet, so...
Well, funny enough, we actually looked into it, and most timelines, we end up together.
Okay, Gunner. Yeah, what if I do this?
No, wait!
Oh! What? Okay, what if I undo that? Oh!
What the hell?
We need to move.
Okay, out of my way.
I don't get the rules of this.
I'll do it myself.
I need a bike.
So Jenna said you're from Michigan, right?
Originally.
Yeah, I got family in Grand Rapids, so that's crazy, right?
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah.
It's done. It's transmitting with enough time to reach the fly-by-by system. We're finally gonna get the help we need to beat those gray bastards.
Yes!
Hey, get your butt down here!
Time's up. We gotta move. Here, take this in case we need to contact you again. Seriously, brother. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you, man.
Take care.
Yep.
And you know, Phil, I know whatever's gonna happen between us is gonna happen, but you're a great guy, and I'll always care about you. And that thing over there, I tweaked like the smallest thing, so really, you saved the world. And I would honestly like to catch up sometime. I miss you. You alright?
Yeah.
One more thing, yeah. Bill?
What is that?
Yeah, just over
Oh,
here.
it's,
Sorry.
um-
I'm sure this goes without saying, but if you could just not tell anybody about this.
Who is that?
Oh. Hi, I'm Gunner.
Jenna.
Damn it.
Wow, you've really welcoming eyes.
Oh.
Is that? Do you get that?
I mean,
I don't know. This is so weird, but I like already feel so comfortable talking
This
to you.
is so weird. This is so weird.
Right.
This is so weird.
Are you guys friends?
No.
I keep imagining myself.
I'm excited to see how...
right? I'm ready. Let's get this party started.
It's not looking good down here. The base is under extreme pressure. Of electrostatic discharges. Humans are unstable, but your battery might actually profit from that anomaly.
Prism anomaly. It slowed me down. I need to press on. We're not gonna hold on for much longer. Get up there and destroy that son of a bitch. Almost there. What? Come on. Not more anomalies.
It's gonna give in. Launch the device, quick.
Yes! I made it. Here goes. See how things are going back at the crib.
Cheers. Welcome back. We did quite well, don't you think? I am speechless.
How did it feel?
We were all
helping out the guy.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now. I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now?
I'm curious how my life will be once we're back. Who resides in my office?
Because it might just cut a little more or a little less than you expect.
Siema.
Z tobą Pita miałam cheaty właśnie do GTA, do Simsów.
Musimy Motherlotu dodać jeszcze.
O. Dobrze, że już mamy same śmieszne bagi.
Bardzo wesoły.
Uważaj.
Nie oglądaj się.
W tej kapsule, co umiera.
To jest załoga, która zmagła w kapsułach. Analizowałem sobie nagrania.
Got to be kidding me.
Mam rewkę. Do animacji oczu.
Będzie sequel?
Może?
Muli. This is Boris. Hello.
Hello.
What is your favorite video game genre or genre combination?
RPG.
RPGs with adventure.
The Souls-like games? RPGs.
JRPGs? It's a whole variety. I don't have a preference. Whatever is interesting. I think I'm going to go for immersive sims.
I don't have a favorite type.
RPGs.
First-person shooters, FPS. I like to shoot people.
RPGs. RPGs, definitely.
Tomek loves RPGs and Souls-like.
Screensaver.
All right.
The age of digitalism, networks, and super strong computers. Here we have a designer that is embracing the analog way of working.
Actually, it's a level designer, so it makes less sense.
What are you working on?
I am analyzing the gameplay and judging why the people are not following my beautiful levels, and the people, everybody is going there with the anomalies. No one is taking the path up that is totally safe, and everybody is dying there. I don't know why.
This is Tomek. Hello, Tomek.
Hi.
What's your life decision that you thought about the most?
I thought about getting married. Is this a good decision or not? But it was a very good decision.
Quitting my studies.
Left my job and quit my relationship
move to the Warsaw and start to work on the altars.
Should I leave my hometown?
What I should eat today?
It's coming to Poland and start working here.
I've got such a blackout in front of the camera.
Yeah, this happens a lot. No worry, we're gonna cut this.
Moved to Poland, decided to try game dev. It was very hard, but now I'm here.
Giving up on my ex. Leaving the university and moving to Warsaw to start a career in game dev.
Oh god. Skip that one.
Siema! Kogo tutaj przywiało? W jakim celu tutaj przybyłeś dzisiaj?
Dzisiaj na ogrywki artesowe i na imprezę, tak, naszą letnią, coroczną imprezę bitową.
Jarasz się na dzisiejszy dzień, na imprę i na embargo zniesione i w ogóle na ogrywkę?
No tak. Ja się
Jak tam? Jesteś podekscytowany na dzisiejszy dzionek?
Czemu miałbym być?
No nie wiem, ogrywki, embarga, imprezy, coś tam może chociaż jedna z tych rzeczy cię interesuje.
Ada, kogo kochasz?
Bo to jest po prostu inteligentny, bo ma cel, ma wizję i konsekwentnie do niej dąży. To zdecydowanie intelektualiści z wizją.
Michalina?
To w sumie jest taka dobra mątka, po prostu można kind of polegać.
Nie no, moje oczywiście do animowania ulubione to Botanist. To po prostu on cały czas płacze.
Ta praca jest samą przyjemnością, a żeby w życiu odnosić przyjemności, to należy się nie skupiać na wyborach, tylko iść z prądem, tak jak świat nas kieruje. Go with the flow. Dzięki temu zostaniesz QA.
What are you working on in The Alters?
I'm a game writer.
Right? And what do you do exactly?
I write all the weird words that the Jan and his alters are saying.
Kurde.
Zajebiste.
Słagiński.
Czekaj, ale to jeszcze się zatnij i zablokuj się w kolajderze.
Wyklipuj. Musisz teraz przez windą wylecieć z budynku.
Ej, jak ci się dają? Zatapiają się.
Tak, już z nich nie wstałem.
What's your role in the project?
I am a senior technical artist. I double as VFX artist.
He's lying, he's a sorcerer. He's doing his dark sorcery with the shaders. He's the only person who understands what's going on in there.
It's the Japanese translation.
It's Japanese.
Tell her about the crunch.
Yeah, so here's crunch, but in Japanese it means long hour forced labor. So it sounds like in a concentration camp. Because we don't have such a word, crunch, because we are crunching all the time. We don't recognize it.
It's just work.
Yeah,
It's just work. We can put like one is work and the other one is European work, and it's when they are not, when they are working just 8 hours.
Yeah. No, dobra. Czekaj, bo jesteśmy... Zachowuj się naturalnie. Bardzo lubię, kiedy masz sprawy do mnie.
Do you have any message for the players?
Please feel the agony of the game and the joy as well.
Don't mess up your save files, guys.
Guys, please listen to our game and play with the best possible headphones.
Never buy golden shotguns.
Get good. Get good or better.
Make sure you have a great time playing.
Take it easy and call your friends.
United States government used public funds to fund underground bunkers full of cheese.
Okay, team, we made it. The rescue ship is gonna be able to land. Hell yeah!
I have to say, all this time I was trying hard not to think about how much the odds were against us. But we beat them. We beat the odds. It's incredible.
It's perfectly fine to be emotional about it. But it's not over yet. There's two things we need to discuss. One, after talking to Maxwell, we've decided that it's better for your safety if the crew doesn't know you exist. So, you need to be smuggled on board that ship. That's ridiculous. What are we? You're embarrassing cargo now?
All right. And what about the other thing?
Okay, here comes problem number 2. I learned some disturbing things about Maxwell's experiments, and I'm not sure we can trust him to stick to his word and keep you safe from harm. Which means we might want to think of a way to take control of that ship ourselves. Guide it out of their reach, somewhere they can't find you. Once we land, we'd have to abandon the ship with the Rapidium on board. Ally Corp would find it eventually, but it will buy us time to get you to safety.
Interesting. You do know that the crew of that ship will probably be fully armed. Are you willing to confront a military unit?
I never said anything about fighting them. We need to be smart about this. How about we negotiate? I could talk to them, calmly, reasonably. We could sneak up on them. Use the element of surprise. They don't know what to expect out here.
Remember, they have no idea about your existence. We could use that to our advantage. Correct. And we can also predict that they will have to enter the base to salvage any mission-critical documentation. That's the procedure, and they will have to follow it.
Okay, so maybe we could hide outside, wait until they enter the base, and lock them in somehow.
And? What next?
What do you think? Get the fuck out of here.
Locking them inside the base and taking off without them would be a death sentence. But before they die, they'd have enough time to contact Earth and warn everybody. If we're really considering going to war with them, I'd say there's a much safer way to handle it.
Such as?
We could blow up the base with the rescue team inside. Explosives shouldn't be hard to prepare.
Now, hold on a minute. No. There has to be another way than killing. I agree. Let's brainstorm.
We could let them board the ship without knowing that you're not alone, of course. But just before takeoff, you could simply use some kind of incapacitating agent on them, like a sleeping gas. Of course, you'd have to be prepared for it, devise some kind of upgrade to your suit so that the sleeping agent doesn't have any effect on you.
Gas mask?
A gas mask. But the biggest problem with that solution is that you'd have to be smart about deploying it. Sneak up to a ventilation shaft when no one is looking. There's no guarantee you'll have an opportunity to do that.
It's too risky. What if you get caught? The sun is not going to wait for us. We need to be ready.
Okay, I get it.
But we have to decide on something.
If you want my opinion, there's only one factor we need to consider while making this decision. The success of the mission.
No. Your safety is what matters most to me, and you have our loyalty.
Okay. Whatever you decide, right now we need to focus on the fundamentals. Let's say we dealt with the rescue team one way or another. What then?
We need to take control of that ship somehow.
Which will probably mean we'll have to craft an autopilot device. Connect data to the onboard computer and override the coordinates of our destination.
Let's just fucking get on with it then.
We still need to decide how to smuggle you on board. I presume you already gave it some thought prior to this conversation? I'd like to listen to your ideas first.
We could pretend to be specimens from this planet. We just need to find some damn big boxes.
Fine, here's my take. It's not the actual smuggling that's the problem, it's surviving the voyage in cryosleep. And that's going to take a separate, properly designed module. How about a Rapidium arc? The cargo they'll never leave behind. Oh, that's actually interesting. A Rapidium arc with a false bottom. That's what we should build.
You mean some kind of magic cabinet shit?
That's it. We need to create a fake Rapidium arc. A Trojan horse Rapidium arc.
Let's just not get carried away with the mythological references. It's the kind of bravado I'm allergic to.
Yeah, I like it. That's settled. Do we have everything? Almost. Except the last detail.
What do you mean?
We managed to get on board, hijack the ship, steer it wherever we want. What next, Jan? Have you really thought this through? You said you'd get us to safety. Buy us time to escape and hide, but what about you? Our disappearance might even be beneficial to the corporation. It could be convenient for them if we're gone and buried. But you, they'll be determined to hunt you down. They'll need to have a scapegoat, someone they can blame for losing their ship. And contrary to us, you're an existing person. You can be traced. You can be put on trial. Are you sure you want to do this? Suffer the consequences if they catch you?
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Let's hope you know what you're doing.
Well, we're not going to be able to brainstorm everything out, right? Some things are just out of our control. That's scary, but I guess it's true.
Well. Look who's gained a new outlook on reality.
Let's just do what we do best. I'll activate the beacon, and then we get to work. I second that. Enough talking.
Yes. No time to waste.
Lucas, it's good to hear from you.
Jan, did you manage to get rid of that barrier?
Yeah, the ship's gonna be here anytime now. Have you thought about helping me out?
I have. And it's a big favor to ask. But I thought it over after we talked. I have something to confess. It's not easy, but I lied to you about not remembering that patient. 313. I lied to myself because I didn't want to remember.
So, what happened?
One day they just carried him out in a plastic bag. And I was told to erase any traces of his existence from the database. Simple as that. Then I got a call from a woman who was asking about her son and demanding medical data. She was very agitated, but I just hung up. Then there were other calls about other patients. Again, I ignored them. I wanted to believe in Maxwell's vision so bad. I guess I just preferred to be blind to everything that was going on. Right under my nose. But yeah, I think people did lose their minds. And some even lost their lives. All this time I was aware of it, and I feel so bad about it.
Man, that's a heavy thing to admit. And I know it took courage.
It's good to get it off my chest. And I know one thing. I don't want to do that anymore. Be part of something I don't approve of. And the least I can do is help you to get your alters somewhere far away, where they have a chance to escape to freedom. We'll let Ally Corp retrieve the Rapidium when they find the ship eventually. Your alters deserve to live. And you deserve to choose their fate.
Thanks, Lucas. Let's do it. I know how much you're risking.
Yeah. Yeah, I am risking a lot. Maybe more than you know. But you risked a lot too. Just because I asked you to. And I think I've learned something from you, Jan.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Sometimes you just have to shut your eyes and do the dangerous thing.
Doesn't sound like something Grandma would approve of.
I don't know. Maybe you'll get a chance to ask her yourself. I'm saving a spot for you in her calendar.
All right. We'd better get down to it then.
Yeah, right. In that case, I'll need you to prepare something for me. Because I'm not going to be able to use codes from Maxwell to hack the ship's autopilot system. You're going to have to give me a way in.
What do you need?
A rat.
A what?
A remote access transmitter. All you'll need to do is activate it once you're on board and align it with the ship's frequency.
That sounds simple enough. But where will you put the ship down?
That depends on the weather and have some ideas.
Lucas?
Good luck.
This is surprisingly potent. Good.
Freeze! Both of you! Trust me, Greg. You gotta take him out. No, it's me, man. Trust me, I'm the real me.
How can I tell?
Just ask me something that you know the real me would know.
What's your name? Your full name?
Peter Randolph Thompson.
Wait, your middle name's Randolph?
Yes. Okay, you gotta ask something that you would also know.
Right. Where did we first meet?
On the train, seat 7B. And then 2 stops later, we figured out that there was a bomb in car 6, right? And then we dismantled the bomb by figuring out that the conductor was embezzling money.
Yeah, that could have been in my file. How old are you?
34.
Shoot, that could be in your file.
Do you mind? I'm sitting here too.
Okay. How many fingers am I holding up behind my back?
Come on, that's not fair for either of us. Yeah, that's not helpful at all.
This is just really hard. I feel really put on the spot right now to come up with good questions. If you won the lottery, what would you spend it on?
Is that a conversation we had? It's not one that I remember.
No, but I feel like I'd have a good idea what you would say.
So it's just like a fresh hypothetical? I guess I'd buy a new house for my mom.
Ha! Caught you, Fake Pete. I feel like you would say new Ferrari.
No, a Ferrari would depreciate in value too quickly. House for mom's a good answer. Thank you.
Don't help him. You should want me to catch him in a discrepancy.
That's just a bad question. That's not even a discrepancy. I don't want to win by cheating. I want to win because I prove to you that I'm the real me. That's how I'd want to do it too. Yeah. Makes sense, right? It is just uncanny. But you, the hair's the same. Did they do the stain on your jacket? Yeah.
Shut up, 2 Pete's! Quick, what's your favorite M&M color?
Red? Blue?
Mine's green. What does that tell us? Okay, let's try this. We've worked together for years, right? So what are some of my weaknesses as a partner?
On the spot thinking. Quick problem solving.
And some strengths?
You're very, wow. Just ask about a concrete thing, not like an opinion or future planning.
Sorry, it's a heavy piece of machinery. It just kind of tires my arm out.
Ask about a fact that you and I both know.
How many states are there in the United States of America?
And that everyone else wouldn't also immediately know.
This is really hard. I can't think of anything, okay? Well, what if you ask me questions? Yeah, you ask me something that you think only I would know, and then you give your answer and we see if they match.
Okay, what drink did we share at the ambassador's wedding?
Don't remember.
What's the entry code to our safe house?
No idea.
Okay, well, so now I'm questioning if you're even the real Greg.
I'm the real Greg. I'm just a little bad at retaining trivia, I'm realizing right now.
The code to our safe house is not trivia, dude.
Yeah, but it's just still, I'm on the, you get it.
Wait, no, he's right. It's not. That's not trivia. He's not asking you that because he knows he can prove that he knows it. He's asking you that in hopes that you yourself will reveal it. Because that's the piece of information that his team is after. That's the imposter Pete. Oh, thank God.
What?
How'd you know?
Yeah.
Anyone who's worked with me for years would know I'd have an impossible task tracking that logic. I got lost immediately.
Oh, you haven't changed a bit, Greg.
Imposter! I have changed a bit. Went through that whole yoga phase, used to be a bit of a cusser, cleaned that up. Wait, I only get 1 round of guessing? Doesn't seem fair. Would have asked better questions if I knew that. But, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Bless you.
Feeling accomplished.
glad they made it, but still pretty pissed at them for leaving us like that. Hey, what's on your mind?
I have to say, I keep thinking about what we achieved, materializing the intro and keeping it stable.
Yeah, what a stunt, huh?
It was much more than that. And it wouldn't be possible without what you did back there, with the quantum computer. You weren't afraid to change, and that let you become more confident with who you are. I'd like you to know that ever since we got out of the sandstorm, something's been preoccupying me. Maybe earlier I'd have ignored it, since it's not directly related to our mission, but I started wondering, what if a change of approach could reveal new paths of reasoning before me? Just like it happened for you. I think I might want to open up to that.
Well, well, well. Glad I could finally teach you something. What's so interesting?
This planet, its close relationship to the Interral. It's one thing that everything here is connected to the presence of Rapidium, but I have a nagging sensation that there could be more to it.
Like what?
It's too early to speculate, but I have some theories, and I believe I could prove them. I observed some curious telemetry readings from a nearby area. I must say, they're intriguing. Like I said, it's pure speculation at this point, but, well, you may laugh if you want, but I feel that I should explore that place. Call it intuition.
Wow, that sounds baffling. You sure got me hooked.
Yes, I must admit a hunch is not something I would usually consider a strong argument. And I don't understand it myself, but this time, well, maybe there is something rational there, but I'm just not seeing it yet. What I'm trying to say is something mysterious is urging me to explore that place, and I do not want to resist it. I already plotted a route I could take, but I'm going to need something from you.
What's that?
Remember those superconductive polymers? Well, I'm going to need some more of them.
Sounds intriguing. You've got my attention.
I'm not ready to discuss the details just yet, but I promise to share everything I found after I come back. The whole excursion shouldn't take me longer than a day.
Still, what if you got lost? The radiation will kill you if you don't come back on time.
I won't get lost. Don't worry. So, about those polymers?
Let me see what I can do.
Of course. Just please don't postpone it forever. I know this planet hasn't revealed all its secrets yet, and leaving without ever finding out what they are would haunt me forever. Or however long I get. I have a great
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now. Okay, I've got those polymers you wanted for your little secret project.
You don't have to be so condescending. You either believe in it or not. Make up your mind.
Go and check it out then.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd understand.
Police in Canada have smashed a multi-million-dollar drug smuggling ring. 22 pounds of heroin was seized along with a small amount of cocaine, marijuana,
Hey man, I was thinking, have you ever noticed how often we
Finish each other's sentences? Yeah, we have lived together for
way too long? Right. I feel like we've probably had
every conversation two people can have. Right. So we
always know what the other one is.
thinking.
Right. But like, specifically, why?
Do we do that? I don't know. Like, where do you think
that compulsion comes from? Not sure, because it's certainly not like a
endearing quality?
Oh.
No. Mostly, I feel like we want to just show
that we're like engaged listeners, right? And we're
empathetic.
Yes.
And also maybe a little bit
Impatient, right? And we're kind of like
insufferable know-it-alls.
That's what I was gonna say.
Can't handle
the idea of like an unresolved
melody. Right. And in a way, does sort of make us
really annoying.
Right.
Well, like we could totally
stop if we want to. Obviously, we just have to face
our fears and just never
finish
this
current
ongoing.
Oh man, this is hilarious.
sentence. Right. Can we actually
stop? I don't know. Sure doesn't
seem like it, but like I have
total autonomy
over my own
thoughts, right? And I certainly
can't be read
like a book.
It's like my mind tells me
to just stay quiet, for sure. But like then somehow the instinct to
finish a sentence
kicks in as if it's
totally out of my
control, right? And I'm like stuck in
some kind of sentence
vortex. Hang on, quick. We need to both say the most like random
thing we can think of
that we would never otherwise
say.
Right.
My foot has an
area code all its own. That's
in a Peruvian rug shop
located entirely within the International Space Station, and it's a
Pluvia station. Those
Those
were all the things
I was going to say, and the fake word at the end.
What is happening? Oh my god. Wait, maybe the reason we keep
finishing each other's sentences
is because they're not
each other's sentences.
Maybe we're actually
only
one person.
Oh.
No, we're just really annoying.
Right.
Yeah.
Jan, find some time for me. We gotta talk.
I'm really curious how my life will be.
What's on your mind? Our Brainiac. He's not come back from that little excursion of his. You know what that means, don't you?
No. No. No, it can't be true. He must have had an accident or something.
There's only one kind of accident you can have out there. The fatal one.
But he couldn't have just... He's the scientist. He always thinks of something.
Look at me, man. He's a goner. We won't ever see those nerdy classes again.
Should I resolve this? I kept imagining myself. Hey, you're back. I thought I'd lost you. Relax. I'm not that easy to get rid of. But how is that possible? You were outside for the whole night in lethal radiation. How the hell did you survive? I found the planet's secret. I found it, Jan. And my word, was it worth it. Every day, every hour of this journey, each problem we struggled with to get here, I found our reward. I've never seen you like this, so elated. I've never felt like this. It's as if my thoughts are clearer and my body is lighter. And there's this energy filling me, as if nothing was impossible. Well, what is it? What did you find? Words can't describe it. You should see it for yourself. I've marked the coordinates on your map. Just go and check it out. I'll call you once you get there. That's what he needed those polymers for. So, are you there? Yeah, I am. Not a bad sight, is it? It's incredible. Is that water? Yes, I analyzed it. I spent the whole night down in that valley. My radiation sensor didn't spike once. It's like a whole different ecosystem in that area. The atmosphere is different, and there's life in the water and around it. Not just plants, but microorganisms. And it's real. Not a proximity plane, not a potential landscape, but true material reality here and now. But the sun, doesn't it burn everything on the surface? That, my friend, is the most interesting part. Come back to the base and we'll talk.
discovery. An oasis? In the middle of this place? How the hell does it even exist?
It's as much a mystery to me as it is to you. What if this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what Rapidium can do? I knew this planet held secrets, but I didn't expect it to host such marvels. It seems the vegetation in that valley gets annihilated every time the sun rises, but reappears shortly afterward to rapidly regrow again and breed life. Some people would say it's a miracle, but I've never believed in miracles.
And neither did I.
Yes, there has to be an explanation. I've gathered some clues. The modified composition of the atmosphere in that area, the lack of nighttime radiation, and I have a theory. I've called it the theory of continuity.
Wow. You already thought of a catchy name.
The main assumption is that with every alternation, the Oasis is reborn in a more progressed state than it was in the previous cycle. And that by somehow remembering the state in which it died, it starts over from that point, only to move forward. Constant evolution. The relay of life defying the obliterating forces of this star system. It might be expanding, who knows? Maybe one day it will cover the whole surface of this planet.
And then what?
I don't know. Progress even further? Don't forget, its presence is clearly affecting the atmosphere. Maybe it's looking for a way to live forever? Or simply to bear some extraordinary fruit, fertilized by an underground vein of Rapidium. Imagine, Jan, what if its existence is somehow related to the veins we've seen in the interval? If only I could find out. See it with my very own eyes. Stay here to witness the upcoming cycle, and the next one, and then the next.
Yeah. When you unfold that vision before me, I think I'd want to stay and see it too.
Well, you can't. You have a mission to complete. They're waiting for you back home. Earth is waiting for Rapidium. But it's different for me. Nobody will miss me. And I'm starting to think this planet is where I was truly born. Everything else was always only in my head. What if I'm not supposed to go back to Earth? What if this is my home, my destiny?
You always were fascinated by this place.
Yes. But don't worry, I wouldn't forget about you and your mission. I could get everything ready for you, then you could let me go. I just need a little time to prepare for the sunrise. I could hide in that shelter the rebels started working on.
So, say you really managed to survive and study this phenomenon. You lived through several cycles of the sun, analyze data, draw conclusions, maybe even come up with a groundbreaking discovery. How are you going to share it with the world? What about what you've always wanted so much? Recognition.
What if I was wrong? Driven by the wrong motivation. My ego instead of the truth. Even if it meant staying alone with that truth. Who knows? Maybe that's the only truth there is. The one we have to face alone.
Your passion for this discovery is, surprising. I can't believe I'm talking to the same guy who taught me to be pragmatic and never let my emotions get the better of me. You do know that staying here would mean certain death? And the risk of going mad?
Yes, when you look at it from a perspective, it would be madness. And for the first time in my life, I'm not sure if I can trust my judgment. This is such a new feeling. That's why I'd like you to do something for me. I want you to decide. You created me this way, and the quantum computer chose you to be in charge of this mission. I will accept my fate humbly, whatever you choose it to be. Just remember, if you let me go, I promise to help you get ready first. Thank you. You've been priceless from the very start of this mission. But I don't have the right to stand between you and your dream. When we're all set for evacuation, you can go. Thank you. Well, let's not waste any more time then. So, we have all the tech we need to get out of here safely. Your work is done. You can go and get ready to stay behind. We did it. You have all you need, Earth will have Rapidium, and I will go and meet my fate in the Oasis. Fate. You've come a long way from being the guy who said only success is worth anything. Didn't we both come a long way? I underestimated you. I don't blame you. I underestimated myself, too. I might have added a brick to that wall, playing the smart ass, while in fact I was trying to prove something to you. In the end, we're more alike than we seem. We just put on different masks to protect ourselves. Well, I'm taking off my mask now. I can admit that I'm a little scared. But most of all, curious. That's what science should always be about, right? Right. Goodbye, my friend. My Walter. Goodbye, man. Hope you find whatever you're looking for. Part of it, I already have. So, wish me luck. Good luck, man. Even if we don't make it, the time I spent in this base is worth more than the whole life I remember. You gave me back my self-confidence. Well, you should know, I learned a lot from you too. Yeah, I know. What a jerk you could have become. How much I can really endure. Right. We both know that we don't have to be strong. We can be good with what we have, and with what we feel. Good words for a new beginning. Yeah. Let's hope we get to see one. All aboard the sarcophagus. I hope you have a smooth ride. Right. Shame we didn't get to talk more. I have a feeling we'd get along well, Jan. You get along well with everybody. Maybe that's because I'm okay with myself. But it's not like I was friends with everybody down on Earth. Especially that asshole from the apartment next door. I wonder if she really lives there.
if my apartment is even there. Is there anything for me to come back to? I hope there is. Even if it means having to put up with that evil one. Funny how perspective changes. I'll do my best to get you out of this safely. Thank you. And good luck with everything.
Jan, how are preparations? Is everything ready?
I'm ready.
And your altars? Are they well hidden?
Can I be sure you'll keep your part of the deal? I know about Patient 313, and many others, probably.
You do.
Is that how you're gonna treat my altars as well? And just erase their data if they happen to die?
No escaping my mistakes, it seems. Yes, I admit, unfortunate things happened. Very unfortunate. And I regret them deeply. I didn't want anyone to suffer. But it happened. I can't turn back the clock. All I can do, all we can do, is make sure this tragedy doesn't go to waste. We're so close to changing everything for the better. You can't let me down now.
You? What about my altars?
Your altars? I know you've grown close, but you need to think rationally. You know you can't give them a normal life on Earth. You'll never be able to do that. What you can do is make their existence really matter. Not just for you personally, but for a much bigger purpose. That's something we can only do together, you and me. Please, just think about it. Don't let emotions get the better of you.
No. I can't agree with that. They're thinking, feeling individuals, not byproducts we can reutilize.
Is that what you thought when you were creating them? Or is it just something you want to believe so you can feel better about yourself? Deep down, you know what's the most reasonable thing to do, and safest for you.
For me?
Yes. You are aware that if we don't follow this through as planned, I will have to disclose everything to the corporation?
What? No, why?
Because it would be the truth. About you. Using my knowledge against my intentions, taking advantage of my trust to break the law and do something inexplicable for purely selfish reasons. You'd spend a lifetime in jail, be stigmatized by society, and as for your altars, well, like I said, they have no future anyway.
I'm not betraying them.
Well, they don't have to know. Whatever promises you made to them, remember, Jan, they are merely quantum simulations of your mind, draped in mortal human flesh. You owe them nothing. So I advise you to think this through very carefully. One false move, and you can destroy everything you've struggled for. Or you can come back safely and live your life as you want, a free man. All you need to do is simply smuggle your altars on board the ship as you were told to, and nothing else. Don't overthink it. Do the right thing.
So, this is it. Thanks for saving my life, being a home for me, for us.
Rescue Squadron at your service, sir.
Hello. You made it.
We made it. Hear that, guys? Praising us for getting here on time. You made it, Dulski. And we couldn't believe the brief when we read it. How are you feeling, big guy?
What can I tell you? I'm running on empty.
No wonder, buddy. It's a miracle you're still alive. Operating that base, getting into the other side of the planet, collecting Rapidium, all on your freaking own. Yet we've been having heated debates about how you managed it.
All I can say is that I'm a man of many talents.
Humble and honest. I like that. You better prepare to be the talk of the town. Anyway, you must be beaten. Get that gritty ass of yours on the ship while we run a final checkup on that CB unit. All right, boys and girls. Let's go retrieve some Allied Corp assets. Okay, let's get that Rapidium loaded first.
On it, sir. Scanning for contamination. Hey, there's something strange about this one. It's heavier than the bioscanner readings.
Contamination?
I don't know. Organic traces.
Dulski, did you have a cat that climbed into a Rapidium lock or anything?
What are you talking about? That's impossible.
Well, we got something in here. Any explanation you can give me?
Please, officer, the sunrise is coming. And I want to get off this planet alive. Whatever's contaminating that Rapidium surely won't harm us. But every minute we linger here just makes my blood run cold.
Sure. I get you want to quit this joint ASAP. Maybe you're right. There's no time for scrutiny.
What do we do with the readings, sir? You want me to report them?
We'll do that once we're airborne. Just make sure those containers are sealed tight. You'll get a proper checkup when we land. We gotta clear the base and get out of here. On the double now.
sequence of events. Now I know that there's always another way. I've made my choices. Wherever I go, they will be a part of me.
Now on to unrest in the capital. Expect roadblocks after another street battle broke out over a warehouse of food supplies. It was the third incident of this kind in the last month, with the total number of casualties estimated to exceed 200. In reaction to the escalation of violence, the international community is putting pressure on Ally Corp as a subsidized organization to be more transparent about their research on Rapidium-based crops. Ever since Ally Corp announced the success of its Rapidium mining mission, predicting a breakthrough in agriculture and biotechnology, experts have been debating about the potential impact of these developments.
My concern is that they're not transparent about their plans, because the amount of Rapidium they have is limited. So they've probably decided on developing only those solutions which can maximize their profit in the short term. And that will not change anything. People will keep growing restless. Violence will continue. Rapidium-based crops, if we ever get to see them, need to be available to everyone.
More on that subject in our business segment right after the break.
Hello?
Hey, Jan, it's Sarah. Ready for court? The driver's on his way.
I've been stuck in this apartment for months. I'm excited to go anywhere. Even if it is my own trial.
Right. Just stick to the version we discussed, okay?
I'm not convinced, Sarah. Shouldn't I be telling the truth?
Look, we already talked about that, right? Let's follow the script. As expected, Maxwell is trying to pin it all on you. Hijacking the ship, conducting those branching experiments without informing him. We have to convince the court that it was exactly the other way around, that he made you do all those things. Are you ready to do that?
It's a little more complicated than that.
Well, you're gonna have to keep it simple. We can't leave any room for doubt. We need to use the conflict between Maxwell and Ally Corp to our advantage.
And the corporation is still on my side.
They'll never admit that they lost control of your mission.
So the strategy to put the blame on Maxwell
Is consulted with them, yes.
Why does it feel like I'm selling my soul?
Please, Jan, it's not the best time for moral dilemmas. Keep Ally Corp happy and they will have no interest in complicating your trial. They got Rapidium, and they don't want anyone questioning the methods that were used to get it.
So, if I want to play along,
You need to make Maxwell look like a madman.
he's not mad. He's just very determined.
Jan.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So, how did the morning hearings go?
Your mission controller testified, Lucas Pena. And he disclosed some very incriminating facts about Maxwell's experiments from the past. It's gold for us.
Man. I hope I didn't bring disaster on us by encouraging Lucas to face the truth.
You encouraged him? Well, what can I say? It is going to complicate the picture for Ally Corp. But that's not our problem. In fact, it can turn all the attention to Maxwell and possibly even get you acquitted.
Really? It's that good?
It can be. Just play your role of a grateful employee and let the corporation take over the narrative.
Yeah, right. Anything else I should know?
I reached out to your ex-wife. She agreed to testify in your favor and against Maxwell.
That's kind of her, but I'd really prefer to keep her out of this. Let her get on with her work.
Look, I understand that things haven't been so great between the two of you, but we need all the help we can get. Especially from the new head of Rapidium Technologies.
Do you think I could talk to her after the trial?
Technically, you could, but I'm afraid she's made it very clear that she'd prefer to stay away from, well, everything that concerns you.
Oh. I see.
Let's practice your testimony.
Yeah, no need to do that. My driver just arrived. I should go now.
The driver can wait. Are you absolutely sure you've got this? Your future depends on it.
I know. Don't worry. I'm ready to face it.
If you enjoyed this video, then consider liking and subscribing, and we will see you on the next one. Bye for now, guys.